So, to further elaborate on what I was speaking on in my last post, what I am going to say is I'm so tired of having conversations with people, right? And I'm like, look, this is what I'm going to do. This is what it's going to be. Whoop-de-whoop. And then a person brings someone else's idea into my idea. I remember when I first started my clothing line, right? I want to run away. I'm like, yo, I'm like to my boy, I'm like, yo, rest in peace. I'm like, yo, bro, I got the clothing line. I just started, yo, this is how I'm going to do it. Immediately, he's like, yo, yeah, because my boy got one too. I'm like, what the fuck does that got to do with my clothing line, bro? Right? And I go through this so many times, or I have went through this so many times that it becomes really annoying when a person will project someone else's way of living or idea onto you when you're like, I don't need you to tell me anything about anyone else. Just be happy for me. Add value to me, but don't tell me about another individual. Okay? If we both play for the Chicago Bulls and I'm Jordan or you're Jordan and I'm Pippin or you're Pimpin, you're not going to tell me about the Boston Celtics and how they win. You're going to talk about what works for you, what works for us. And the thing about it is, I be the coldest shit in anybody's life that I've ever met. Let me break down what I say what I mean when I say I be the coldest. I'm on point. I'm 10 for 10. I don't fail. If I tell you I'm going to do something, you're going to see it. Those are facts. Those are facts. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, just be happy for me. You know, show me how you can add to what I'm trying to do. But I don't need to hear about another motherfucker's life. Especially not no nigga that's following no motherfucking church. You know that is the stupidest shit that I've ever heard. You telling me about a nigga that's following a church? I'm a leader. That's like when I used to go to church when I was a kid. And I never understood why people would go to their pastors and bishops, whatever the fuck that shit's called, and listen to his word versus the person that's asking his word. I have my own relationship with my higher self. I don't need to ask no pastor what to do, what's right. You looking outward and not looking inward. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I am really him. Now, for the person that I'm speaking on, you're going to say, oh, I didn't mean it like that. You always take things out of context. I was just trying to say that, you should, follow behind. I can't follow behind nobody. I can't try to be like nobody. I can only be me, be you. I don't need to, listen, in life, you remember the song Chicken Noodle Soup? That shit sold 1 million records. You know why? Because that young lady found her core audience and they loved it. So what I mean is, all you got to do is find people that are on the same wavelength as you, that feel the same way that you feel. I don't jump into other niggas' lanes. I stay in my lane. And that's the issue today. There's so many people that are always jumping into another motherfucker's lane. You gotta play your lane. I'm authentic. I'm not a businessman. Okay? I'm not a businessman. I am a chosen one. And when you're chosen, it just happens. Because I show love and love always comes back. Now, there's multiple things that I've said to individuals from facts. See, the issue be, a lot of y'all think that y'all's training trumps the experience. I am the experience. I am everything. You are just great at training. Anyone can master anything that they want if they have training. And this is the reason why I've been so successful. Because my training looks different from your training. You have training with book smarts, paperwork, right? But I have training with discernment, great decision making, knowing how to wear different hats. Total difference. The streets will always trump a degree. A person with a degree can't go in the streets in the hood and survive. But a nigga in the streets can go on the boardroom and survive. What does that mean? That means that your training means nothing in the real world. I watch the algorithm because I am the algorithm. I change with time. But a person that is with book smarts, like if they change the definition of a word in the dictionary, now you have to go relearn that. See, the difference for me is I don't have to relearn it because I am it. I may be the person that's defining what the definition is. And then you get it out the book and then you learn it. So I will always be the leader, trendsetter. I will always be the person that's the coolest nigga at the table. So the reason why I'm the coolest nigga at the table and the individual that is the coolest at the table before I come, they get mad, and so I constantly have to keep creating my own table. Because I keep running into people that can't be genuine. You want to follow after Christianity that is based off of a white Jesus. But you don't hear nobody talking about that. How could you follow behind the very religion that says Jesus is white and has paintings of a white Jesus? We don't hear a war in the Christianity community. Even Islam. This shit is chips. I don't see none of them doing anything for us. The Black Panthers did more for us than them. Street gangs have done more for us than them. But you want to downplay a nigga that's in the street. And to be quite honest, them white men at them in them boardrooms, they get their hustle from the streets. That's the reason why they need us for everything. That's the reason why they need us for the music. That's the reason why they need us for the fashion. That's why they need us for creating. You niggas better wake up, man. Life is not a fucking game. Okay? So this goes out to you. I got this. And it's either you're gonna roll with me or roll against me. But you can't tell me nothing about this shit called life. Because I'm in it every day. I go on any concrete and I'm gonna survive. Can you?